Well, good evening, everybody. So this is just a test for me. What I'm going to do is probably a 5 or 10 minute video, maybe longer, maybe shorter. Just do a quick walkthrough of my colony as it sits right now. Anyway, so currently this is the front. Still got a lot of work to do out in the front of it. And this is going to be like the grand entryway. And over there on that side and over on that side there are going to be walls that you can't go through. Up here to our entrance to the barracks. Over here to the right, and we have a barracks, a guard tower. Not part of the barracks. Level 2 house. A mushroom factory, fully automated. We don't have to do anything to it. At least I don't think we do. Level 2 Fletcher. Level 3 barracks. Level 5 courier. Level 3 warehouse. Wow. On this side over here, coming back, we have our builder's hut. In the builder's hut, you've got several different things you can change once you've learned some different parts. You can assign him crafting recipes that are all 2x2 crafting recipes. He can never learn a 3x3. And even some 2x2s are out of his league. If you wanted to, you could give him a minimum stock to always have on hand. And his required resources for what he's building right now. Then we come around this way. For the Fletcher, other than just being able to give him recipes, not much. I mean, kind of cool. But all you can do is change the recipe mode. Currently doesn't have any task. Not real sure what I'm going to put here for custom recipes, and then crafting recipes. You can make all things wool. You cannot dye the things, but he can make all things wool and string. For the courier, there's really no settings to mess with. Then for your guard towers, there's a couple of settings. Not many. You can say if you don't want him to attack a certain thing, you can turn it off, but by default, all of them are on. You can give him a minimum stock. You can tell him to either patrol, guard a position, follow, patrol the mine. But we're going to leave him on patrol. Treat on low health, hire trainee. So if this guard tower were to lose its person, and we have a couple of trainees over in either the archery building or the combat academy, it will automatically pull from there before it just hires a random person. Then move over here to the warehouse. This is a level 3 warehouse. You get most of the stuff that you can do to it at level 3. At level 5, you can upgrade the storage sizes. But until then, you're just stuck with the basics. So you can sort your inventory, and every time you hit that sort button, it's going to move almost all your stuff into a different position. You can hire and fire your couriers right here. So if you want to build 2 different warehouses, 4 different warehouses, whatever suits you, the couriers that are assigned to that warehouse will only go to that warehouse. This is what I've got set for a minimum stock right now, and these are stacks, not individual items. Then down here in the bottom, you can click on this and you can see everything that's in here. And you can also sort it. Sort it's not a good word. I mean, you can, but if you want to look for wool, it'll pull up all the different colors of wool. If you want to look for like a lamp, it'll bring up a lamp, but we don't have any right now. And it gives you the total number that you have just in this warehouse. Houses, not really much to go on here. You can manage your house, you have build options, and you have inventory. I mean, the inventory in the houses really don't do anything as far as I can tell. But there's an inventory. You can put stuff here. I haven't found a reason to. If you know a good reason to, I'd love to hear it. So, if you'd like to tell me, that'd be awesome. And then here you can go through the different assignments: automatic, manual, lock, no kids, meaning that there won't be any kids ever born into this house. Default colony override, that's where the colony gets to decide everything. Currently, that's where I've got it at. I'm about to the point where I need to change it, but not quite yet. And then we have another level 3 house. That's the normal level 3 house. This is the alt level 3 house. And same thing applies. Right here, this whole building right here, from the torches over this way to the fire, all that is your lumber mill or sawmill. This one gets to teach, or you get to teach it all the recipes for everything you want to have them know how to make. And you can also do custom recipes for all the special pieces that are needed to be made for the colony. Let's see what else. Currently doesn't have any task settings. Again, recipe mode is priority. Right here we've got the blacksmith. This is a level 3 blacksmith. Nothing to look at right now, but task. He has his recipes. He can make anything: stone, iron, diamond, netherite, and again, priority. Nothing big. Over here you got a courier, into a gate, into a barracks, into a gate. This is our level 2 tavern. Now just be mindful, all these are different depending on which build you do. So for the tavern, manage housing, build options, and recall citizens. The only thing that the tavern does is give you additional citizens. And at level 2, they start hitting level 22 and what their stats are, or level 20s. Level 3, they'll go up to 30 and higher. But that's your tavern. Tavern sleeps 4 people from the get-go. That's why it's highly recommended to build the tavern right off. You build the tavern first, your folks can go to sleep immediately. And the fortress build, it's kind of expensive. You need to have a sheep farm before you even think about building it, because you're going to spend about 150 to 180 pieces of wool on it. Over here on the left, we have our flower shop. You can put a minimum stock. Right now it'll plant any flower and it'll make more. And really going on here. This is a level 1 alt house. This is a level 1 mystical site. The mystical site is where the Undertaker is supposed to train. At one point in the wiki, it was the Undertaker goes over to the mystical site to train and studies over there. Okay. Hear what he's studying, but okay. I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, goes into a level 3 guard tower, level 5 courier, a level 3 fishing hut. Pretty much he'll sit here and he catches fish for you all day long. And other than keeping a minimum stock, he really doesn't do anything except catches fish. And that's not completely true. He'll catch lily pads. He'll catch anything in the water. If you have aquaculture 2 in your mod pack, it'll fish up everything from aquaculture 2. Right here we have a library and minimum stock. Other than that, it's just managing the worker. Level 3 house behind the leaves. Level 1 school. Oh, click on the right thing. Minimum stock. So you, for the schools, you want to put books in here. That if you had a minimum stock, it would be on books, because the students learn better with books, blank books. Over here we have a level 2 hospital. I like the outfit. Don't get it, but I like the outfit. A nice medieval doctor's garb. I mean, I get it, but still. You can add a minimum stock to it. I would recommend, for minimum stock, a stack of carrots. A stack of potatoes. Potato. You know, I can spell. Did go to school. Can't prove it by this. A stack of poppy. Stack of the yellow flower. For the life of me, I can't remember. We'll find it real fast. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. Dandelion. And a stack of kelp. Alright. So that's what you want to keep in there. That'll cover the first 2 disease sets that you come across. The next one is honey and... Oh, I can't remember. Honey and something.
Good to see you.
Oh. She's upset because she has a long way to walk. Huh. Wouldn't let me assign 3 researchers earlier. Now I've got 3 assigned. Okay. That means I'm going to have to rearrange my other villagers because I didn't plan on that. I didn't have an option to hire multiple. Right here we have 2. But there's only 2. Okay. So in all the previous versions, you were able to see how many you were allowed to hire and hire them with ease. In this one, you're not. The university has your research where you do your different researches, and it allows you to upgrade your colony. And you have to do some research in order to open up certain hut types. These are level 3 forester. You can tell him to replant. You can put him in a zone. You can tell him to break leaves. And you can tell him to use shears, which I've turned off. Then he's got his own recipes. Anything wood related. And task. You can tell him what saplings you want him to do. So if you got like 2 or 3 of them and you want this guy only doing oak, then you can have the other guy only doing dark oak, and then you can have the third guy doing whatever. And you want to keep them in their own little areas, you can sit there and give them an area and then tell them only to do a certain tree if you wanted to. Minimum stock. Then we go into another level 5 courier, into our guard tower, and over here we have a level 2 cook. Actually, a level 2 restaurant. At level 3 we get an assistant, but right now we don't have an assistant. And no task. You can tell them what foods you want them to make. You can tell them what to keep in stock. You can tell them about what smelting recipes. So if you want them to learn how to cook a specific food, then you have to tell them what fuel to use. Right now I've got it on coal. Probably going to have to change that to oak too, but right now we've got it on coal. Then we have a level 3 house, a level 1 house, and a level 3 builder. Then we have our level 3 barracks. Here, go down into the hole. This is the top of the barracks. To the hole with any amount of ease. This is where our guards are supposed to be at. And these are the guard towers that you can upgrade. Right now I'm a level 3 barracks, so I can upgrade these guard towers to level 3, and that's it. And then we move into our town hall. So right now it's kind of, yeah, okay. I mean, in all honesty, it's a flipping hell of a build. But it's okay. Down here we've got an automatic smelter. Are you serious? Anyway, somehow or another we have lost one of our mine carts. Supposed to have a mine cart with a chest in it on that upper rail, and for whatever reason, it's gone. If it happened to fall in. I don't know where it went, but okay. We got to fix. Then we have a community board. This is our table. And here you have your build options. This is for the fortress. Or not the fortress, but the town hall. Still have to have a lot of white wool, 183 right there. 84 iron bars. 100 steps. How many stone? 376 stone and 1100 stone bricks. Get this thing to the next level. Have our town map. Scroll out, scroll in. You can hire mercenaries, but we're not going to. Hiring mode currently on automatic, housing mode automatic, and you can turn these to manual or automatic. We're going to leave it on automatic. If you want to edit your colony flag, you can edit your colony flag. Make it whatever you want. And pick your colony color. You can change the pack right here that you're using currently. Which we're not. If you're a patron, you can. This will be open, and then you can select your different citizen styles and name packs. Wow. Gee, I can talk. Really, I can talk. Leave that. And that's our mine colony, or that's our town hall for this colony. Now we're going to go down to the second level. So back out the front door. We're going to take a nap. And yes, right over there is a village. Take a nap. Up. Again. Right. So, like I said, right over there's going to be big buildings right here. It's going to take thousands of blocks to build. All good stuff. Right here's where I've got my tree farms. Got some level 1 guard towers up here in the front. Just haven't gotten there yet. This is just an intermediate walkthrough of the base. Show where we're at and what's going on. Got a level 4 guard tower I needed it so that I could figure out how to set my stairs. Because once you get up to level 4 and 5, the top of the walk path is up here at this level, as you can see over there. But currently, I don't have any of the rest of my boats or buildings to level 5. Level 3 shepherd. Level 2 cow farm. Level 2 chicken farm. Level 3 house. This is a moat gate. This is a small moat gate. This moat gate is currently broken. Whenever you click this lever, it's supposed to either open or close stuff. And for those of y'all that know, over there in the corner where that sign is, you're supposed to put a torch in there and then cover it up. I put the torch in, I covered it up, and it doesn't work. Like, okay, fine, I'll leave the gate open, then I'll flick the switch. Nothing happens. So there's something broken. It happens. This is a level 1 guard tower. Put another level 1 guard tower right here beside my stairs. There's a level 2 guard tower, level 3 builder, level 2 house, level 1 guard tower. Come around here, level 2 composter, level 2 guard tower. Yes, I have a lot of guard towers. I want my people to be safe. Even though I still lose people. But level 2 courier. Level 1 farm. Level 2 farm. A level 1 greenhouse. Greenhouses really don't do anything. They are a decoration. But we'll go over here to the farmer. The farmer has the ability to have a minimum stock, and they can learn recipes. They can turn pumpkins into carved pumpkins. They can take water and dirt and turn it into mud. Take gravel and dirt and turn it into coarse dirt. You can teach them just about anything recipe-wise, dealing with dirt and whatnot. Then you have your fields where you can assign them. It's not working right either. There's something messed up. I don't know if it's the version of Forge that I'm using, if it's the version of mine colonies, or if it's because I've upgraded mine colonies. Didn't do it right. This is our plantation. Currently he's a level 1. Can only have 1 filled. Completely okay. Another level 3 farm, or level 2 farm. The level 1 greenhouse. Level 3 courier. Level 1 barracks. Level 1 composter. Level 1 barracks. Level 2 house. All this is going to get upgraded. Level, I think he's a level 4 builder now. Pretty sure he's a level 4 builder. Nope, level 3. Just upgraded him earlier today. Level 1 barracks. Barracks. Level 1 guard tower. I'm going to put another guard tower right here. This is your level 1 crusher. Crushers can turn sand into clay, or cobblestone into gravel, or bone into bone meal. bone blocks in the bone mill, clay in the clay balls, and gravel in the sand. And those are all default recipes at level 1. Here we have our level 1 mechanic. He gets his own custom recipes and his crafting recipes. So he can make weathered copper into exposed copper, oxidized copper into weathered copper. He can make your iron gates and your wooden gates, and you have to have him to make those gates. So before you can upgrade this particular build to level 3, or the barracks to level 3, you have to have a mechanic, otherwise it'll never complete. He also is the one that does everything redstone. Granted, make pistons, multi-pistons, a whole 9 yards. It's also gives you Redstone 101 tutorial, how redstone works. And as he goes up in level, the classes get a little bit more in depth. Over here we have a house, and over here we have a house. Right here we have our glass blower. You have to tell him, hey, this is what I want you to make. He has custom recipes, crafting recipes. Everything glass goes through him. If there is dye available, he can dye the glass, but he is not a glass dyer. The dyer is actually the one that does all the glass dyeing. But you do have to tell him what fuel to use, and I'm using oak planks on this one, and then you have your setting. Then over here, we have our mine. We just upgraded him to level 4. No, level 5. He has his own list of recipes. Don't know what they are. In the settings, you can do priorities, switch. Basically, it's a fill block if he needs to fill in stuff, and use shears if he needs to. So why would he need to fill in blocks? If he hits water, lava, or air. Any of those, and he'll fill that hole in. Excuse me, my goodness. You can assign a guard to him, but first you have to set the guard to guard mine. We will be assigning guards later, just not right now. He has a required resource list. And he uses these items, and then these are the levels. By default, whatever the lowest level available is where he's going to mine. So at level 3, he could only go down to Y0. In this particular case, the level that he was at was Y3, and he did 65 nodes. That means 65 different little areas. Right now, he's all the way down at negative 53, and he's done 16 so far. Really don't want to go down. We're just going to go to right here. So if I told him to mine out this area, be in the top level, 59, he could go in all 3 directions and mine in those directions. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going all the way down. There's no point. It is a mine shaft to go straight down. Here is our smelter. Tell your smelter what to smelt.
I got this.
What type of stuff is on. You want to have a minimum stock and what type of fuel to use. As you can see, I have him doing spruce. And that's your level 3 smelter. And right here we have a stone smelter. So he does the ores. This guy does the stones. This guy can cook your stone. Right, I've got him cooking with planks. And then these are the things he can cook. Cobblestone into stone. Sandstone into smooth sandstone. Stone brick into cracked stone brick. He can do all of your terracottas. Now what I don't have up here yet is a mixer. Concrete mixer. He makes all your concrete stuff for you. I don't have a sifter. He can sift sand and stuff for you. I think that's really the two big ones that I don't have. I don't have the apiary yet for the bees. So I'll have to build that. And then this base would be almost 100% self-sufficient. There are still a few things that you have to do for it. Oh, completely forgot about our enchanter up top. Creepers. Get over here and get blown up. Yes. On video. Get blown up. My guard tried to take care of him, but just not powerful enough. Alright. So this right here is our enchanter. It's a level 1 enchanter. The enchanter can make enchanting books. Literally. You get him to level 5, he can give you mending, he can give you all of your different enchants. You just have to have the books that drop off the raiders in order to do it. And there's no other way to get them except from the raiders. Let's see. So far we got Frostwalker, Feather Falling, Knockback, Blast, Quick Charge, Affinity, Protection, Smite, and you notice they're all level 1. Looting. Yep, all those books are available from the enchanter at level 1. But we gotta get him up to level 3. Alright, well, that is our walkthrough of the base. I hope you enjoyed it. Took 40 minutes almost. Quite a bit longer than I thought. But the plan is to get this out here built up, put in. We're going to take that down all the way over to the ocean. A nice overview of it. And this base on the inside right here is a 14 chunk by 14 chunk base. So whenever it says that it's going to take up a lot of land, it is going to take up a lot of land. Then I'm going to go a half a chunk beyond that, as you can see right here. This is where our moat gate comes into play. And I'm going to go all the way around one more chunk, basically, making a moat all the way around our base. I'm going to have that moat gate there. I'm going to put another moat gate in over here. Probably about right here. Then we're going to have the main one right here in the front. And then I'm going to learn how to build ships, and I plan on having a dock out here with ships in it. Big ones, little ones, the Minecraft boats, the whole 9 yards. That is my plan. Whether we get there or not is a completely different story. Anyway, that is what I've got for this build right now. If I also plan on moving my villagers over here in front of the building. But if you like this video, please like. Have any comments to go down? I'm all for the comments. Thank you, and y'all have a beautiful day. Like and subscribe.